what's up? It's your girl Brandy and welcome back to my channel. You guys may or may not know this, but I'm sure you know. If you are a new viewer to my channel, I moved just about a month and a few weeks ago, all the way from everything that I knew and loved to the city of my dreams, Los Angeles, California. Honey, it's been a long time coming, but I'm here thriving. Period. I really didn't expect to feel so spiritually and physically impacted by the city and the sense of community from different cultures, the sense of belonging that I feel here. Like, I've never felt this way even in my hometown, and I really wasn't expecting to feel this way so strongly in just a month and some weeks. I visited California a numerous amount of times, and of course its city is always going to be different once you make that big move, and until I did that, I didn't realize how much of a huge shift that living here in a more sustainable, conscious state from Georgia, which was not as environmentally mindful as California, it's been a huge shift. And a lot of the tools that they implement here with being mindful and conscious of their waste has really helped me implement tools into my personal life to be more mindful of being not only kind to the planet, but being kind to myself, which is really deep, sweetheart. But I've really experienced this growth since being here. And one of the main things that I've noticed since my move here is how doing the bare minimum with being environmentally mindful really pays off, and it goes a long way. If you just do one thing to really try to be less wasteful, it really does help the environment, and implementing those tools can also help you be mindful to yourself and others in your everyday life, so we can all be in peace and harmony. For today's video, we're going to be talking about something that I'm super excited to talk about. It's something that I've recently entered the journey of discovery in, and it is being more mindful and environmentally conscious of my waste and the plastic intake that I have and things of that nature. And I am really excited for this journey because a lot of the tools and benefits that it has helped me in my personal life and my spiritual journey as well, which I find really interesting. And I'm really excited to share with you guys all of the simple tips that you guys can implement in your lives to be more mindful of your waste and more environmentally conscious of the things that you consume on a day-to-day basis. So before I get started with this video, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Booty Demons. Here's my @ right here, and as well as all my other social medias, they will be in the description below, so you guys can follow me there. If you guys want to contact me, my email inquiries are down below as well. If you guys are interested in hearing some tips on simple ways on how you guys can live a more sustainable life, then just keep on watching. Alright, so the main preface of my video today is I wanted to share with you guys the simple ways of being more mindful and more conscious of the waste that you may produce on a day-to-day basis. You do not have to strive for perfection when you are being environmentally friendly or being environmentally mindful of the things that you do. It's okay if you purchase a plastic cup from Starbucks, because sometimes I do that too. It's just being more aware of the overall perspective of what you may be doing that could help or hurt the environment. And I feel like that's really important because being aware of things can really implement change in small and sometimes big ways that can make a huge impact on the world that we live today. Because sis, I'm not trying to have a premature death. I'm trying to live on this earth as long as I can until Jesus want to take me out, and then I'll be gone. A lot of the times why I personally shied away from the environmental community as a whole and trying to be more mindful of what I do when it comes to waste is because I felt there was so much pressure of being judged if I did accidentally get a Starbucks cup that's plastic and make simple mistakes like that. I think that it's really important to be patient with yourself with this process, and that it's okay to not be fully mindful of everything that you do, but to just be aware of some of the simple things that you do in your day-to-day life, that you could implement more environmentally friendly rules that you can implement in your life that can really help you on a day-to-day basis. One of the main things that I realized when I moved to LA is that none of the grocery stores here give away plastic bags for free when you go and buy something from the grocery store. You have to physically pay 10 cents or less, I'm pretty sure, to get a plastic bag. It's genuinely mind-boggling coming from the South. It's free, they don't include it in the cost. I found that really interesting because thinking about it, with California, you're giving the consumer the option if they want to be wasteful or not. The new thing that I've been gravitating towards doing is using my reusable reusable bags, which actually came with my apartment. They were literally underneath the sink, but reusable bags here are literally $1. You can go to the 99-cent store. Another tip to be more environmentally mindful is to use reusable water bottles, or if you do wind up spending money on a plastic bottle, just reuse that until you are ready to recycle it. That's one of the tools that I've been personally implementing into my day-to-day life. I just like to reuse my plastic water bottles, just fill them up with tap water. If you want to use a filter, definitely do that as well, but I personally don't use a filter. I think the water is okay over here. Like, I really haven't had any issues, but I just put some water, some tap water into the sink, put it in the refrigerator, and it's just like new. Or buy a reusable plastic water bottle that's meant to be reused constantly, like I do. I use my plastic water bottles as well as my large reusable plastic one, and it really comes in handy. I love using it. Another awesome trend that's been going around is metal straws, and I really honestly feel like this is great. I was personally hopping on the bandwagon of Bretman Rock and the Save the Turtles wave, because honestly it is very environmentally friendly to use metal straws instead of plastic ones, because again, they wind up ending in landfills, not getting into recycling bins. And metal straws are another simple way to implement the tool of being mindful, as well as being very economically friendly, because the straws that I got were about $10, I think, all together with shipping and handling. They come with 4 metal straws. They come with 2 curved ones and then 2 just regular plain straight ones. They're really high quality, very effective. I will actually leave the Amazon link that I bought these straws from, and they're very high quality. They have great reviews, and that's probably one of the number one reasons I bought them, was because of the Bretman Rock Save the Turtles thing. But honestly, that is such a simple thing to be more environmentally conscious, and I think that it's awesome that someone like Bretman is using his platform for something good and to really spread awareness of that simple tool of just getting a metal straw is really cute and trendy, but it's also really saving the planet. Another simple way to be more environmentally mindful is to recycle whenever you have the opportunity. Like I was saying earlier, when I do use a plastic bottle, I do try to recycle it, but if it doesn't make it to the recycling bin, I do not beat myself up for it. I do recycle as much as I can. In my community, we have a trash bin, and we also have a recycling bin in my apartments. I have accumulated so many boxes since moving here. I wasn't able to differentiate in the beginning which one was recycling and which one was the trash bin. I just thought they were both trash bins, so I just put it in the trash. And I did make that mistake multiple times since moving in, and so now I just am more conscious and aware of my surroundings and mindful of, okay, the blue is recycling and the black is the trash can bin. When we do accumulate a lot of boxes or a lot of paper, put them in a pile, and I like to go walk down there and put all of the boxes that we've accumulated during that time period. All the little things do add up to a really huge impact on really implementing change onto the world and really implementing change into your personal life, because I feel like being aware of the things that you do is a really huge deal, and I think that it's really important because it creates growth in all aspects of your life. My last tip to be more environmentally mindful is walking is the easiest form of transportation. Being able to just walk across the street and not get an Uber every single place that I want to go is really important, because I think that if I can implement change and be economical as well, because I feel like it's great to have both. It's free. You can just literally go somewhere. You have 2 legs for a reason. God wants you to use them. So any chance that I get, I do like to walk, but I do understand the need of privacy, and some people may have disabilities and they can't walk, and I completely understand that. Being able to implement certain things like public transportation as well, because those things are very communal when it comes to catering to everyone's types of needs. If you are disabled, if you have a disability, there are ramps and things of that nature for you to access and get onto the trains. And the train system and the transit system here is very safe, really easy to navigate, and I love using it when I'm trying to get further. It's a really huge huge carpool system if you really think about it, and it's great because everybody is able to get to where they need to be, and it's not as wasteful as trying to get an Uber. Although I do plan on getting my car, I do see the waste in the single car occupancy driving, but I think that for privacy reasons, there is just certain times and there's certain places that the train stations don't go. There's certain times where you want to just have the privacy of going into your own car, which I completely understand, and I am that type of person as well. Like, I want to drive my own things, I want to be in my own space. That is just another tool that you can implement in your life. Walking is really good for you. Not only does it have amazing health benefits, but it's also very economically friendly. So 10 out of 10 will recommend that as a simple tool on being more mindful. All right, you guys, we have made it to the ending of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you guys are able to use these really simple tools in your day-to-day life. If you plan on doing so, comment down below which ones and which ones seem the most appealing to you. I would love to know in the comments below. If you'd like to see more videos on sustainability, on how I am trying to implement them more into my life, then give this video a big thumbs up, and as well as comment them down below with other video suggestions that you would like me to film. As always, I'm sending you guys so much love and blessings, and I will see you all in my next YouTube video. Bye guys.